Bruntz and Brian Christopherson with Husker247. Nebraska moving ever closer to its opener with UTEP on Saturday. We heard from Nebraska's coordinators, starting quarterback Dylan Raiola for the first time as starting quarterback. Brian, what did you kind of take away from Dylan's time at the podium today?
QB1 sounded like QB1, even though he's a true freshman. I mean, he just came in there. It felt like he took the news in stride. He was excited about it. I don't want to downplay that. Like, he called his parents and siblings right away and told them how much they meant to him along his path to being the starting quarterback. So it was obviously a meaningful moment. But, you know, he's been grinding toward this, and I think probably in some ways expected it like a lot of us. And he's been coming in at 6 a.m., leaving at 9:30 p.m. So I know that's really made a big impression on his teammates. And I think that's been as big a deal to him as anything, is earning their respect, earning the receiver's trust. And he stressed that too. With that, of course, Heinrich Harburg is the backup, but we learned that doesn't mean we're not going to see him on the field Saturday.
Yeah, it sounds like you're going to be seeing a fair amount of Heinrich Harburg.
Yeah.
Marcus Satterfield said today you're going to see Raiola and Harburg out there together quite a bit. That was after Matt Rule kind of intimated earlier in the week that you're going to be seeing Harburg out there as something other than a quarterback. So that's something to watch. They're going to have to juggle the helmets appropriately with the communication stuff now, but just because Heinrich Harburg is listed as the backup, that does not mean that he's going to not be part of the program or part of the game plan again on Saturday against UTEP. So the other big news item,
Blackshirts.
Got the Blackshirts.
You know, Blackshirts, it's still a big news item. It does feel like it's down a little bit with the single-digit thing now, kind of takes some of the emphasis, but still means a lot to guys when they get them. There were 12 black shirts in total that were handed out. If you look at the depth chart the other day, it's all the starters, so it's all the guys you would expect, plus Cameron Lenhart, who they basically consider like a starter on the D-line. That's pretty impressive by Lenhart, by the way. I mean, he's just a second-year college player. It's easy to forget that sometimes because he seems like he's 35 years old and has a mortgage and all that stuff when he comes in. But really impressive by him. MJ Sherman was up there, and he's going to mean a lot. There's a guy that we don't talk about enough maybe, but, you know, he's playing a lot of big games, and he's the starting jack. And he said, I got the black shirt today, but you got to keep it now. That's the key. I want to not have it. I want to have it every day this season. So that's what they're striving to do.
So a few more days left until the hay is in the barn, but Nebraska's still continuing preparation for its season opener with UTEP. Keep it locked on Husker247 for all the latest from practice this week and coverage from Saturday's game.